Hello everybody and welcome back to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back again today with another pick a card reading for you. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for all of your kind, compassionate words, following this channel, being a part of this community. Thank you for all of your concern about my dog. He's going to be just fine. He's on an antihistamine now. He was stung by a bee, but he's going to be okay. He just doesn't know when to quit. So he is going to be just fine. So thank you for all of your well wishes. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to squeeze this reading in here for you guys today. So bear with me. We have 3 piles today, and today's reading is a message you need to hear from Spirit right now. A message meant to find you. If you're a returning subscriber, I want to welcome you back. And if you're new to this channel, I want to say welcome. Come join us. Pull up a chair, grab a cup of tea. We're all friends at my table. So if you're into tarot, this may be a space that you might enjoy. So please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification because you don't want to miss on any of the videos I post. I do try to post every single day. Sometimes life throws a curveball at me and I'm not able to do so, but I do try my very best. So please join us. Today's pick a card topic, again, as I said, is about an urgent message meant to find you today. And I felt called to do this despite everything going on today. I felt called to do this reading. So know that if you're finding yourself on this exact video today, that there's a message waiting for you from Spirit today. We have 3 piles. The Cobra Spirit with the purple flowers, pile number 1. Pile number 2 with the Stingray Spirit and the Sunflower. And pile number 3 with the Spider Spirit and this beautiful Zinnia. Whatever pile or piles are calling out to you, a message may be waiting there for you. So don't just limit yourself to one pile if you feel called to more than one. I'm going to jump right into group number 1. Again, this is a message that's meant for you today, a message that you need to hear. Pile number 1. Hello, group number 1. I hope you're doing amazing today. You guys were drawn to this Cobra Spirit and this purple leaf flower. And this is your reading, a message meant to find you today. The Cobra Spirit is all about strength, determination. There's a little sense of danger to it as well. And sometimes there's a sense of sexual urges as well being represented by the Cobra Spirit. But it's about determination. It's about strength. And it's about changes coming in and protection coming in. So your guides are they're kind of on guard around you. They're surrounding you right now. They're protecting you from maybe some changes that are about to come that are going to kind of shake things up in your life a little bit. But they want you to know that they are a steady force in your life, that they are here with you, and that they will protect you from unforeseen changes. So let's take a look and see what does Spirit want to say to you today. What urgent message do they have for you? As always, I dropped it on the floor. Goodness gracious. We have the 4 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. Sorry about the wobble, you guys. I know that's irritating. We'll get out some cards and then we'll talk about what Spirit wants to say. The Page of Cups, beautiful. The 4 of Wands. Oh. The 4 of Cups, lots of 4s today. 4s and 6s. The 6 of Pentacles, and on the back of your deck you have the Hanged Man. So let's talk about the back of deck energy first. What message is meant to find you today? The Hanged Man is all about surrendering to the universe, but sometimes it's a message and a warning from Spirit that we need to take ourselves down off of that branch, off of the tree, and kind of take a look logically at the situation. Sometimes we rely too much on retreat and waiting for the universe to kind of step in for us. But I see you guys in a kind of retreat mode, like you guys are kind of sinking backwards, trying to decide truly where you want to be in life, what you want to do. And I feel like you guys are kind of focused on the past right now because we see your guides asking you to move into calmer waters because they see you struggling. They see you struggling maybe with the ending of a relationship for some of you. I do see for some of you that you may have ended a relationship, or maybe a marriage even has broken up. And that's really a focus of your doubt in life right now. It's a focus of your attention right now, and your guides want to move you away from that. They feel like you've kind of separated yourself from the world because of this disconnect, because of this breakdown in whatever, the Four of Wands really represents marriage and celebration. So there's been a breakdown in that, and your guides see you struggling with moving on from that connection, or moving on from this situation that was a big disappointment to you. The good news coming in for you guys is that they are in protective mode of you, and they're bringing in and ushering in beautiful new abundance and new emotional starts for you with the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups always brings always brings in these new energies when you least suspect it. So when you least suspect it, maybe when you're kind of feeling really low, you're going to have these new opportunities coming in. Sometimes the Page of Cups is a representation of a love offer coming in, and one that's going to make you feel a lot more balanced. Someone's going to come in that's going to be very generous of you or with you. Someone who's just going to make you feel a lot more balanced and happy in life. Let's get some clarity for you. What other messages do your guides have for you today? Two coming out. So we have the Nine of Stones, the Nine of Pentacles, tradition. We have the Ace of Arrows, the Ace of Swords, the Breath of Life. We have the Mirror, or the Hanged Man again. So that's a very interesting turn of events. We also have the Eight of Pentacles, or the Eight of Stones, on the back of your deck. So I feel like, again, what we were saying about, kind of a hesitation to move away from the security that maybe you built up in the past, or this traditional situation that you found yourself in. We have the Nine of Stones. It says tradition underneath, and I see that you guys have kind of retreated away from that. Like you're moving on, and you've gained a lot of clarity. Currently, you're gaining that clarity. You're spending this time in retreat to gain that clarity, and that's what your guides want you to focus on. They want you to focus on that. The fact that the Hangman came up twice in your reading is a real sure sign from Spirit to pay attention to that theme that is represented by the Hangman, which is, again, surrender. Surrender to change, surrender to the plans of the universe, and let your guides usher in new energy for you. Let them usher in new starts. Don't be so stuck in the past and in the negative place that this situation has cast you in. You need strength to push you through. You need to push through the fear of change, and you need to allow this clarity to come in so that you can allow all of this abundance to come towards you. The abundance of this new offer that's coming in, this new emotional start. And the Eight of Stones, the Eight of Pentacles, shows that, it might take a little bit of work. It takes a little bit, and trust as well. It takes some trust on your part to know that the change is coming. You could be fearful to move forward, but you have good things coming. Look at these beautiful things that are about to come in for you if you embark, and if you, again, Page of Cups is coming out. Look at these energies, you guys. We'll talk about these. I know they kind of flew out at me here, but I really felt called to talk about them all. So once you gain this strength, once you allow yourself to push past the fear of moving on from something that maybe you really had your heart set against, or had your heart set upon, you're going to have so much more abundance. You're going to feel secure in yourself. You're going to feel secure all on your own, I feel like saying. And once you have that security, and it's about walking away from a no-win situation right now. That's what your guides want you to understand, that you're walking away from a no-win situation. There won't be a winner if you continue to stay in the negative and stay in the past. But if you leap into the future, fate is nipping at your heels. Your guides are nipping at your heels. If you leap into the unknown, the universe rewards that. And you have beautiful things coming: celebration, homecoming, balance. We have the twin flame reflected here in the Four of Wands. You had the Four of Wands in the past as well, which can represent, again, marriage and commitment. But it sees you kind of stepping away from that and moving into a brand new offer. Page of Cups twice. Again, Spirit is letting you know that there is something coming in, not to focus too much on all this apathy, all this sadness of the past, because you have something coming out of the blue, and you have to be ready. You have to be in work on what you need to work on right now. Work on that fear to push past it, because you need to be ready and in the right vibrational place in order to usher in all this goodness that's coming in. These new emotional starts, this abundance, this security, everything that you're really looking for. Prosperity lies ahead in all ways. But your dreams need a practical plan. You have to be the driving force in your own life. You have to be the one that pushes through the fear, that pushes past these feelings of apathy, to get up every morning and to make steady progress towards your goals. It's about putting in the work. Luck is on your side, and that's, in the form of spirit. Luck is on your side. They're guarding you. They're there as a protective force. They're kind of like your bodyguards surrounding you right now. On the back of the deck, we have a fiery climax approaches. Change is in the wind for you guys. Change is there, but right now you guys are kind of stuck in this sad place. Stuck in this sad place, and it's helping you to gain clarity. It's a necessary part of the process, but Spirit wants you to be aware that good things are on their way and that you don't need to focus so much on that negativity right now. Angel therapy. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Like I said, they want to be your security system. They want to be there to hold you up, and it's part of their job. Leadership. It's time for you to assume the leadership power in a position and lovingly guide others. You guys don't feel like a powerful force, but you are. Peace comes from only remembering that love is real. If you're not feeling loved over here, then you need to move towards love. We have gifts from God on the back of the deck. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. And that's all about getting yourself into that high vibration so that when these Page of Cups offers come in out of the blue when you least suspect them, you've been putting in that work. You understand, you've been put yourself into the vibration to accept all of the goodness coming in. Some beautiful chakra cards. Thank you, Anna. I'm going to use them today. Release. It's time to let go. It's time to let go, because if you can make it through that dark night, you can see the dawn of the new day. We have some light shining in through the clouds that you just can't see because you won't turn around, but it's time to release that which is no longer serving you or your purpose here. Your perception of yourself has perhaps been skewed, and your guides want you to see yourself for who you really are. The abundant, loving creature of God, because abundance is coming in. And it's all about perspective too. If you take a look at this card, it's all about perspective. They both lost a coin, they both lost something, but this person is wallowing. Instead of acting upon what they can do to change their situation, they're wallowing. And so you need to act to sit down and use this time of retreat to figure out a game plan, because you do need a practical plan to move forward. Everybody does. And if you have that practical plan, you can get yourself back on track. You can get yourself into a place of abundance again. And it wants to come in for you, but you have to be there to usher it in. Let's get some messages from Spirit for you. Some words of encouragement from your guides and your angels. Be strong. Be courageous. We had that strength card show up for you. It's about pushing past the fear of change, pushing past the expectations of others, and stepping into your own power and stepping into your truth. What life do you want to lead? Is it for other people? Are you living for others? Because those people will fall away and you'll be left with just yourself. Your time is coming. You have to be ready for when it ushers in. You're so incredible. Remember who you are. Your perception of yourself is skewed, and do not give up hope. What have you been waiting for? This whole hanged man energy, releasing to the divine, it's about what are you waiting for? Release. It's time to let go. Let us take your worries. More about that angel therapy. Give your cares to us. They really want to be that protection for you. They want to help you push past all of these times of trial. They want to help you, give you the little shove that you need to get off that cliff. They're there, they are your security system. They are your bodyguards. Let them take your worries. Cast your fears at the foot of the cross. That's what God wants. The fears and the worries that we have here on earth are really fleeting. Our time here on earth is very short in comparison to eternity. So cast those worries. They won't matter a year from now. They won't matter 5 years from now. So cast them now. Let go of them now. Let's get some charms for you. One, two. Let's see what we have today. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so you guys are really stuck in your own mental energy right now, and Spirit wants to remind you that if you took your blindfolds off and took a look around, your worries and cares are actually farther away than what you think they are. They want you to release all of these ideas that you've become really transfixed upon, release the people, situations that are no longer serving you, because no more can be done to you emotionally. You've been done in. You've suffered. They've seen your suffering and they're done watching it. They don't want to watch it anymore. They want you to let go. If you let go of this idea, you can make a new plan. They want you to know that you've made it through the dark night. It's time to open your eyes to the sunrise. It's time to use the light from that sunrise in order to formulate something that's tangible. Make a plan towards your goals. We have F as well. We have P, the protection rune. And we do have a little blurb about that as well. I will get to that in a moment. We also have live your dream. Go for it. Whatever's holding you back, if there's people, situations, circumstances that are holding you back, it's not serving you. We have the baby carriage, and we also have this little soft heart that my daughter made me. It makes me think of home and comfort. Made with love. I feel like some of you guys living your dream, I feel like some of you guys are moving towards the music field or wanting to make music. And your guides are telling you to go for that. Maybe you've been wanting to do that since you were very small. We have the baby carriage. Children could be a factor in your connection. Children could be a factor in your life right now. We have the rune of breakthrough. Increase security. It talks about the light of the world shining brilliantly upon you. Change is not always dramatic, but it's steady and sure. We also have this rune. Let me just quickly... The rune of joy and pleasure. A very positive sign indicates that things are going to go your way and powerful forces will soon enter your life. And those powerful forces, I feel like they're already here. They're already there for you. Your guides, your angels, they've been here with you as your support system from the start. I think you guys are more aware of them lately and you guys are more in tune with them. Something's shifted in your life. So you guys are seeing things for how they are. The veil is kind of dropping down. Okay, group one, that is your beautiful reading from Spirit today. A message that you needed to hear today, a message meant to find you. If this resonated with your situation, please leave me a comment in the comment section and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you come back as a part of my community. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on the videos I post. I'm on Instagram, so you can find me over there as well. But mostly I just wish that you would come back for another day at the Tarot Cottage. Bye, you guys. Hello, everybody in group 2. I hope you're doing amazing today. You guys were drawn to the stingray spirit and this beautiful sunflower, and this is your reading. A message that Spirit wants to come to get across to you today, a message meant to find you. You guys were drawn to the stingray. So I know that you guys are very loving and warm people. You guys are affectionate and charming, very emotionally charged. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You don't have to be, but just it's about the energy you give off. And Spirit wants to remind you about, the healing force that you are in people's lives. I feel like you're a guiding light to people. Again, you're compassionate. You make people laugh. You are a comfort to people. Now, Spirit wants to talk to you today. What do they want to say? We have the Eight of Swords. Someone's feeling maybe a little stuck, but we'll get to the meanings of your cards. The Eight of Justice, 8-8, my goodness. The Fool. I love this Fool card. Thank you, Daniel, for this deck again. I love it so, so much. I think this is my favorite card in the whole deck. Beautiful, beautiful. So the Fool energy here. The Two of Cups. The Son of Wands or the Knight of Wands. we have the Seven of Pentacles, and on the back of the deck we have the Five of Pentacles. Kind of sad energy there. Okay, so let's talk about, a message that Spirit has for you today. So Spirit, a message for you that's meant for you today. Spirit really wants you to know that they see you struggling emotionally. There could be a financial aspect to this as well, some sort of struggle financially, but I feel like this is more emotionally bound struggle. You're not feeling good enough. You feel like you don't have enough love in your life. I see you feeling really stuck. And you may feel like you are stuck in a relationship for some of you, or stuck trying to figure out this connection that you are experiencing with a significant other. We have the Two of Cups here represented, and it's kind of following up here with the Eight of Swords, which shows me that you're feeling trapped, but it's a self-imposed infliction. You have trapped yourself in this connection. But you also feel like it's sort of meant to be, like this connection is meant to be, but there's struggle here. Maybe you feel stuck because you can't move towards this person for some of you, and it's really affecting you emotionally. You're growing really impatient because you feel like you guys are meant to be. Like it's yin yang energy, it's soulmate energy. We have the 8-8, we have the Two of Cups, and there's a lot of passion that you have towards this person. The Son of Wands is really reflective of the passion you have. Spirit wants you to know that your patience is not being ignored. They see you growing impatient with the Seven of Pentacles. But it's about having to leap yourself. Maybe you've been waiting around for the perfect opportunity or the right timing or something, and Spirit wants you to know that timing is never perfect in the eyes of people. Our concept of timing and perfection really is skewed, but they want you to know that you need to leap unbeknownst to where you're going to land, with the full faith that if you truly believe this is a connection that is meant to be, that it will be there for you. But you're struggling with that, I feel. You're struggling with the time that it's taking to get towards this person. Ten of Pentacles. You could have been married to this person, perhaps, or you want to be. Page of Swords. The Knight of Wands, again, on the back of the deck, the Six of Cups. So this could be somebody from your past, someone that you kind of fell in love with years ago, someone that you fell in love with when you were young. It's like rose-colored glasses when you think about this person, and you really just want to build a foundation with them. I feel like you're currently watching them. If you're not in contact with them already, you are watching them to keep eyes on them because you're so passionate about them. We have the Knight of Wands up here twice. But the problem with the Knight of Wands is he doesn't have a plan of action when he gets there. He goes galloping in with all of that passion, wielding, without a plan of action for afterwards. And that's what Spirit is warning you against. They're warning you against, they want you to clear your mind with the Page of Swords here and have clear intentions towards the universe and what you want to see out of this connection, because they don't want you to run passionately into a situation without that plan. Because they worry that you are focusing too much on the rose-colored glasses of the situation of the past, and that you won't be ready for the change that this person has experienced in their life. They've grown up from the time you've met them, or from the past when you experienced a relationship with them. Always take what resonates in my readings and leave what does not. We have the Page of Pentacles. You guys have a valuable new offer coming. Your Spirit wants you to know that. But in order to accept that valuable offer, you need to get your mind out of the past and into the future, and push through some of the obstacles and struggles that you may see in the way of this connection. Maybe you feel like you're in competition for this person. Maybe there's a third-party situation here that is really plaguing on your mind. Spirit wants you to know that you have, on the back of the deck here, this is a yin-yang. This could be a soulmate connection. This could be a twin flame connection. We have the 1111 twin flames. This is a celebratory card about homecoming and marriage and all of those things. And Spirit wants you to know that if you don't push past the fear of the unknown and leap and continue sitting in the position you're in life. Like, this card shows up for me when, maybe you're not even that unhappy in life, but there's something that's missing. You may have a lot going on, but there's something missing. Sometimes this card shows up when there is a third party involved in the situation. But Spirit wants you to know that you are the passionate person that can bring forth change in this situation. But you have to push past the fear. You have to, you know, the Queen of Wands is a very powerful energy. She's very passionate. She's very truthful. You don't want to cross her, though. You see the black cat sitting in front of her. You don't want to cross her. She has a bad temper. She's quick to forgive because she's full of love and compassion, but she does have a bad temper. So you don't want to cross her. And she brings in that passion. But she also knows what she's doing. She brings in the passion, but she has the plan of action for afterwards. The Knight of Cups sees a new love offer coming your way, or a love offer of some kind coming your way, once you're able to push through the fear. Get some oracle cards for you. A beautiful chakra deck from Anna, so thank you, Anna, again. Enlightenment. It's time for you to free yourself with that Eight of Swords. It's time for you to open up the blindfolds, take a look around, see things for how they truly, truly are, and persevere. Persevere past the fear, persevere past the struggles, because this could definitely be a soulmate connection for you. I'm sorry about that, guys. That's my child flushing the toilet, if you can hear that. When you work from home and you have kids home all the time now, you have to really work around that. You are good enough. If that's something that's really plaguing in your mind, is this idea of not being good enough, and my candle just went out. I should mention that as well. So maybe that is a really strong indicator for somebody watching right now that you don't feel good enough for this connection. You don't feel like you deserve this connection. You don't feel powerful like the Queen of Wands. You don't know how to push past that fear. And it's okay to be scared. Spirit doesn't expect you to not be afraid. They just want you to do it afraid. Expect powerful changes when you make those changes within yourself. And those are the powerful changes within yourself that they're talking about, I feel. It's a time to give rather than to take, and give to yourself as well. Have faith in your dreams is on the back of that deck. Some angel messages for you here. Divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. Everything is happening according to plan. There is a perfect plan, and the plan is working itself out in its perfection. We have a lot of indicators of a deep soul connection here. So it's being, it's being worked upon. We also have career transition. So some of you guys are switching careers and moving away from a situation that maybe has been very disappointing so that you can be victorious. There will be competition in this career, perhaps, for some of you. Spiritual understanding. I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. And we also have on the back of the deck the Comfort card. I'm with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. There will be a process of healing. That's what the Strength card is about. But it's also about, again, charging forward towards something. And we have the relationship harmony, I feel like mentioning. We're opening the hearts of everyone involved. So trust in spirit. Some words of encouragement for you. Your tears aren't going unheard if you've been upset by this situation. You have to believe in what you're capable of and believe who you are and how much you have to offer another person or another situation. For some of you guys, you're being asked to leap into new love or leap towards this love that you feel so strongly about. And for some of you, I do feel like you're being asked to leap into a new career. Again, take what resonates, leave what does not. When you feel alone, we're here with you. You are so loved here and on the other side. And we clearly see the finish line where you cannot. You have the full power of our help behind you in heaven and beyond. On the back of the deck, we have, we hear you crying. I'm going to pull that for you. Don't give up, is what they're saying. Don't give up. Some charms for you. It's all about fear that's holding you guys back. And I understand that sometimes situations can seem insurmountable. We have justice. We have the Six of Swords. So yeah, like moving yourself into calmer waters is what is meant to happen here. You guys are meant to be going through this process. This is a part of your journey. You're learning a lot, even if it doesn't feel like you are. Sometimes you are learning a lot spiritually throughout this process. And it's about release. It's about, again, moving yourself after feeling kind of bogged down. It's about moving yourself and being honest with yourself as well. The Justice card for me is really about truth and honesty, being fair. And you do feel like this is a meant to be type of situation. But Spirit wants to remind you that, yes, there is a perfect plan, but you have to act upon it. Like you have to act upon it. You can focus on winning the lottery every day for the rest of your life, but if you don't go and buy the ticket, then you'll never win. We have the heart that says, you are always in my heart. We have a little cat charm. We have a commandment from the Bible that says, thou shalt not kill. I feel like that's really about killing the light inside of yourself by lying to yourself all the time and telling yourself that you're not worthy of love, telling yourself you're not worthy of abundance. We have here a little pendant of the Holy Mother. So Mary may be a name that is important to you. It's just really a reminder of how nurturing you are, how much, and especially on the other side, the loving spirit, your spirit guides, your angels on the other side, how much they want to nurture you, how much they think how compassionate you are, how proud they are of the spiritual depth that you have, because I feel like you guys are really in tune spiritually, and it's about that abundance that you have. You're nurturing, you're compassionate, you're a caring person. We have the mermaid, which is like a siren type of feeling, like you're being called. We have the palm tree and the iron. And this stone always reminds me of the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is a really good card or persona for this pile, because she is hardcore in the sense that she doesn't let other people tell her what the situation is. She is very truthful. She cuts people out of her life if they don't serve her. She's all about truth. She's all about efficiency. So Spirit really wants you to be truthful with yourself, to be honest with yourself, and act upon your impulses. If you feel like charging forward, act upon that, because you have a lot of abundance coming in. You have a lot of love coming in, a lot of emotional new starts and happiness, a reason to celebrate with this beautiful Four of Wands coming for you. Okay, group number 2, that is your reading. I really hope that you join me again here. This was a message that you needed to hear today, a message meant to find you specifically. If this resonated, please leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, come back again and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and head on over to Instagram as well, because I do offer a chance to win free mini readings from me on a monthly basis, and the next one will be coming up in a couple of weeks. So be sure to check out me on Instagram as well. I'm going to move on to the last group, and I really hope to see you guys here on another day at the Tarot Cottage. Bye, you guys. Hello, everybody in group number 3. I hope you're doing amazing today. You guys were drawn to the spider spirit and this beautiful zinnia, and this is your reading. This is a message you need to hear today from Spirit, a message meant to find you. The spider spirit is all about the knowledge that you have the ability to weave your own destiny, that you are the captain of your own ship, that you truly do create the life that you want. And it's innate to you. You already know how to do it. It's inside of you all along. It's that type of energy. So let's see what else Spirit has to say to you. What do you need to hear today? What does Spirit have to say to you? Your guides and your angels have been trying to get your attention. Oh, we have a couple coming out here already. We have the Six of Wands. We have Temperance. Beautiful energies. The Seven of Coins, or the Seven of Pentacles. So patience is represented. We'll talk about these energies in a moment. Nine of Wands. Judgment again. Or sorry, not Judgment again. Judgment. The Tower. And the Ten of Cups. Okay. Let's talk about it. I know you guys are looking at that Tower and already worried, but we'll talk about it in a moment. We have the Ten of Cups here. And Spirit has a message for you. We have very strong energies here. Very strong energies. We have 3 major arcana represented. And that really is a sign from Spirit for us to pay attention to the themes that are being expressed here. I'm going to get some clarity for a moment just on one of these cards. Okay, Let's talk about it. So, the Ten of Cups really represents home and family and love. There's not a lot of cards that represent the abundance of happiness and joy that the Ten of Cups represents. For some of you, I feel like almost like you guys are kind of faking it till you make it in life right now. I feel like we have the Six of Wands over here at the beginning of your reading, and then we have this Nine of Wands. Fire energy really represented Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But it's like this sense of you're putting on a show for people. You're putting on a show for people, but you truly aren't happy in your current situation. I feel like some of you guys are waiting for love to show up in your life, and it hasn't shown up in the way that you wanted it to show up. And you're really starting to grow frustrated with that process. We have the Nine of Wands here, which really shows defensiveness and kind of feeling kind of burdened down and bogged down. You know, the 9 obviously comes right before 10, so we're getting close to the end here, and you feel like you've been waiting forever. And you're really hiding your true feelings about that. You've built a wall up around yourself a little bit, but you're kind of faking it. You're letting everybody in your life think that, you know, I'm doing great, I'm fine just on my own, or whatever the situation may be. You're not showing your disappointment. But we have here the Temperance card and the Judgment card. You want a resurrection. You want something new to happen because you don't actually feel balanced. We have her holding up these two masks. One's sad and one is happy. And I feel like you're not showing, you feel like you're putting a lot of energy into what you want, but you're not reaping the benefits yet. And you have the world seeing you in one way, but you're actually feeling kind of low. You're actually feeling like, I need a change here. I need a change. And you're growing really impatient. And Spirit is here to warn you that not to grow too impatient, to let the process happen the way that it's supposed to happen, because you do have a love offer coming out of the blue here with the Page of Cups. We do have the Chariot being represented and the Star card here. And that's what I really wanted to get clarity on this Tower card, because people always get so scared of it. And it's like the Tower represents chaos coming in out of the blue, uncontrolled change coming in. And sometimes it can be in the form of an epiphany. Sometimes it's as simple as that. It doesn't always have to be, you know, a huge tornado or an earthquake. Sometimes it's just a huge aha moment in your life. And your guides want you to be patient, and they don't want you to give up hope or give up the vision that you've been holding in your mind, what you've been trying to manifest. And I feel like you guys have been actively trying to manifest. I feel like you guys have been trying to be so chipper and so happy all the time to keep yourself in a high vibration, because you're so worried about not getting what you want. But it's a mask that you're wearing, and deep down you're kind of overwhelmed, and you're like, well, it's not happening yet, and I'm starting to build up this wall around myself because I'm trying to protect myself from disappointment that may happen later with this Tower energy. Spirit, they don't want you to give up hope. They want you to persevere. This card is not a part of the major of my actual tarot deck, but it did come with my deck, and it does give me a lot of Lovers energy. So Gemini represented, but I also count the birds in the sky, and there are 7 birds. 7 represents challenges. So Spirit wants you to know that you can push past those challenges. Don't give up hope and faith in this situation. Don't give up faith in your dreams, and keep being patient, because change is going to come. And when it comes, it's going to come in out of the blue with this beautiful Page of Cups. It's going to come in when you least suspect it, when you aren't focusing completely on it, when you're just focusing on being happy, period. And not because of the addition of love or the lack of love in your life, but just to be happy, period. Because when it shows up, you're going to be asked to make that decision. Are you going to decide to leap into it? Are you going to charge forward? Or are you going to stay kind of feeling a little bit defensive? It's about determination and willpower and pushing through and waiting for those things that you want in life. Because I know that you want them, and you're growing impatient to get them. And you're like, I've been manifesting and staying positive and watching funny movies and doing everything I have to do, and it's still not here, and I'm getting frustrated. But a resurrection is coming, a change is coming. Expansion, the 3 of Wands. It's like you're watching everybody else get all the things in life that you want. You're watching it from afar, and you're like, when's it my turn to step out? But you have it coming, the security is coming, but the Spirit wants you to focus on how amazing you are first. They want you to focus on what you have right now and everything you've built up to be proud of. And they want you to see that for yourself, because you deserve to feel victorious already. Irregardless of anything else that's going on in your life, you deserve to be proud of yourself, because you have, you know, ascended in life. You guys have like an inner knowing that other people don't have. You guys are very intuitive, I feel. Some of you watching are very intuitive. You guys could be drawing tarot as well, because I just feel like there's an inner knowing inside of you. You know that this is coming. You know that ultimately if you hold on, you're going to get everything you want. Star card energy on the back of the beautiful deck here. We have the star showing up twice here, a major, major, beautiful, loving sign from Spirit, because that is such a beautiful, loving message. They love you so much. You have so much going for you, and they want to remind you of that. Maybe sometimes you've forgotten, but to hold on to that faith, don't let go yet, because your time of expansion is coming, and you're going to feel so secure. It's going to come out of the blue when you least suspect it. You are weaving that destiny through your thoughts, feelings, and actions, and you're doing a great job. And they just want you to hold on, because that resurrection, that new beginning, it's coming for you. It's definitely coming for you. Creation. You are the creative life force in your life, and you guys are powerful manifestors. Maybe you're scared of rejection. Maybe you're scared, and that's what's been holding you back. All of those voices in your head telling you what you are worth. You know, you're fighting against yourself. You're your own worst enemy in this situation, because one day you're telling yourself everything's going to be great, and the next day you're like, but it hasn't happened yet, so I'm frustrated. Reject the lies that you tell yourself, because that voice, the negative voice in your head, that doesn't come from you. It's the other people have put them there. Other people have put those negative feelings in your mind. Despondence. You know, I always get when I'm looking at this card, I just get this impression of feeling jealous of other people's abundance, feeling unhappy when other people are getting things in life that they really want, seeing the success that they really want. And maybe you don't want to feel that way. Like, that's not your nature. You don't want to feel that way, but part of you is like, you know, I've been trying to manifest. I've been trying to be perfect here. And that's all about, here we have the insecurity card as well. It's all about being insecure and letting go of the fear that you don't deserve it either. Creating a heart filled with love and looking at other people's situations truly objectively and seeing that, you know, what people project online and what you're seeing other people achieve, that's not always a actual true portrayal of how things are going for them. You know, and to just focus on yourself. You are in no competition with no one. You don't have to be perfect, because you're not in competition with anybody. And maybe you have a lot of insecurities to not get what everybody else is getting, but you're not in competition with them. Surrender to the divine. Let the goodness come to you. It's going to come out of the blue. It's keep being patient. Keep working towards that goal. Be bold. Make the first move. I feel like you guys are doing a really good... You're trying so hard. You're trying so hard to keep yourselves in a high vibration. But a new start is coming for you. A new start is coming. Stop comparing yourself to other people. The end of a tough cycle is approaching. You are going to get to manifest everything you want. The spider is that reminder to you that you have started the process of weaving your future. You already know the pattern, and it's working out. It's coming to you. You just have to hold on. That 7 of Coins is telling you to be patient. Prosperity lies ahead. Prosperity. Everything you've been trying to manifest will manifest soon. Get outdoors and connect with nature. That's a really great way to keep yourself in a high vibration in a true sense. Like, if you're feeling kind of like you're faking it till you make it, go outside and spend some time rooted to the ground. Spend some time digging in the earth. Even just taking a walk. It relieves your stress. It helps you to feel better. It releases endorphins. Clairvoyance. I'm helping your spiritual side to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. And we also have the courage card on the back of the deck. Be courageous. Stand up for your beliefs. Keep holding on to that vision. Let's get some words of encouragement for you from Spirit. Ask and it'll be given to you. And that's truly what manifestation is all about. That's what you're really good at. And Spirit wants to remind you that you're good at that, because you're starting to question it. But it's all about that patience. Ask and it will be given to you. Knock and it shall be opened. Seek and you shall find. You are worthy. Don't believe the lies that other people have put in your head. You're almost there. Just keep holding on to the vision. The past is gone. Stop living there. Be honest with yourself in every situation so you can clearly see things with a clear mind. And they want to remind you that they will never leave your side. So when you're feeling overwhelmed, when you're feeling frustrated, when you have this sense of the Nine of Wands, feeling kind of defensive and building up those walls, Spirit wants to remind you to wipe your face, straighten your crown, remember who you are, remember the power inside of you. And these feelings will pass as well. Let's get some charms. This one. Whoa. Okay, we got a lot today. The Six of Wands again. And the King of Wands. You will be victorious. You could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You will be victorious. And it's this passionate pursuit of yours. All of these passions that you're like an entrepreneur. You could have dreams of starting a business and that's what you're trying to manifest. You're going to be successful. You're going to be victorious. And Spirit wants you to know that all of these inspired ideas that you're bringing into action, that you're trying to manifest, it's gonna work out for you. I feel like a lot of you guys are starting a business with the paperclip. We have the screw here. Some of you might want to be headed towards love and a new love offer. You have a love offer coming. Some of you are having a love offer, but a new opportunity, whether in love or business, a new opportunity coming in. You need to hold on to the vision, keep the faith and the hope, and be determined. Made with love. Remember who you are. We have the heart. You could be a Pisces. We have some water creatures here. Mermaids, a siren. Lots of water energy. Baby shark. Maybe you have children. We have the seahorse as well. So lots of water energy. The yin yang. So some of you guys have love coming in and it could be a very good fit for you. Even in the career path as well. Weakness is a choice. And I choose strength. That's interesting. We also have this foundation. It's love built up on a foundation. So you guys are going to be, that's what you're doing right now. You're building the foundation. You're taking the steps towards success. This is a foundation time for you, a time for you to be patient and to keep working on it so that when this offer shows up out of the blue, again, you'll never know when it's coming. It's coming. It's going to be just pop out of the blue. When it shows up, you're going to be ready. Okay, we also have the feather here. We have a couple of seahorses. We have the feather here too that really represents seeing things from a higher perspective and looking at things logically when you feel overwhelmed in emotion, when you feel overwhelmed with frustration, to look at things a little bit logically and that your guides are with you. Also a reminder too here with the star, or the sea star here, it's a reminder that you have the ability within yourself to rejuvenate anything that you feel is lacking. Like the starfish can regrow a limb. So if you feel like you're lacking somewhere, you have everything in your wheelhouse, everything inside of you to heal yourself. Heal yourself of the pain of the past and lean on Spirit in order to help you do so. But you have a promise of victory here. A promise of victory in what you are trying to manifest. Whether it be love, whether it be prosperity, you're going to be prosperous. Okay, everybody in group 3, that is your reading. I hope that you resonated with this message today. If you did, please leave me a comment in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the videos I post. But even liking this video helps me out so much. Either way, please head on over to Instagram as well, because I'm over there and I do offer a chance to win free mini readings on a monthly basis. So the next one is coming up in a couple of weeks, I believe. So please head on over there and check me out. Otherwise, I just hope to see you guys here on another day at the Tarot Cottage. Bye, you guys.